I don't want to give you the power. I want you to know that you already have it. I don't want to be a teacher where it's like, I keep talking about the GFL, but you know, they're the Anunnaki. Like, I don't want us to always feel like we have to go and channel the GFL to ask them questions like, oh, what are we meant to do? Please save us. Fuck that. Not a chance. One, they're shit and they have a dark agenda and we can't trust the word they're saying. And two, everything is within us. Why do you think they're trying to suppress us? Because they're frightened of us. We have the power. We are more powerful than them because we are here on Earth. We have the power. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. The intention behind this video is to help you find your power, to help you feel more in control, less scared, and to feel inspired. If you don't feel like you're empowered by this video, then I hope that you feel that you're inspired to find your inner power, and to know that how strong you are is so freaking insanely huge. Like, you can literally move mountains with your power just within like you and within your little pinky. Like, don't ever let anyone tell you that you are lacking, you are not powerful enough to do that, you're not good enough to do this, you don't have the things around you to be able to do what you want. Like, it's all total bullshit. You can do whatever you feel you're meant to do. You can do whatever you can beyond your imagination. So I really want you to feel empowered, and I want you to feel like you're allowed to choose what your heart is telling you, not what you can see everywhere else. So if you enjoy the video, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the family. I want us to be a beautiful community, and help encourage everyone together. We can help each other. So lately I've been seeing so much scarcity. I've been really feeling down and not myself. Hi Bobby. But every video, seriously, are you healing everyone with your purrs? Okay. So there's been so much happening recently, and I've let the government get in my head. I've let social media get in my head. Just so much, and I chose that I'm going to take my own power back. I'm going to stop letting myself feel defeated and feeling blocked. I'm feeling like they have control over me, and that's not true. Like, logically I knew that wasn't true, and that I could, you know, I know we're powerful beings, I know we can manifest, I know we can create our own reality, and I know all of this stuff. But sometimes when you're in that clouded, confused headspace of feeling like, is this, like, what am I doing? Like, I know I always had such a clear plan, but now I feel so confused. Like, I'm doubting myself. Like, I just feel like really down, and I'm trying to, you know, put my head in the sand and just not look at what's going on, because I don't even know what's going on. Like, everything has just been so confusing and so frustrating. I have felt so unusual and not myself. So we all know by now about the reptilians. We all know that they psychically attack us, you know, they try and scare us so we don't go for our desires and our dreams, and we don't use our gifts to help and all of that. We already know about that. But there's something much bigger than that. There's the Anunnaki, and a lot of people have said, you know, that they're beautiful, they've done this, they've done that. A lot of people said that they're not good, whatever. whatever. I don't know all of them, so I can't speak for all of them. But I'm telling you, the Anunnaki that I have encountered, that I know about, have the most intelligent, darkest agenda. And I'm laughing about it now. It's really, like, we have to take our power back. And if you've been feeling confused, like, the way the reptilians mess with you is a lot more obvious. It's a lot more, I kind of know how they do it, so I know how to protect myself from that. It's kind of old. It's just like, meh, yeah, you know, like, you're trying to, like, get me in my dreams and in my sleep, and it's not really happening. It's not really working. Like, I already know all of your tricks, and I know how to protect myself from that, and I know how to get rid of you really quickly, and it just kind of doesn't work anymore. And the reason why the GFL and all of these good beings helped us channel about the reptilians and helped us like expose them all over the internet for everyone in the world to see is because that was part of their plan. They work with them, they work with the reptilians, but they knew at some point they had to allow us to waken up so much so we wasn't feeling like we still felt like we was in control, because we was waking up, so we're like, yes, we know it all now, we're in control, because we know there's a dark agenda. We know that the reptilians are in the government, and you know that they're controlling us and blah 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 blah. Like, so it feels like we've gained some control over our life, and we understand a little bit more, and we can get ourselves out of this crappy mess. And then really the whole time the people like the GFL and some other beings and the people that are working with you know, the reptilians pretending to be good, the Anunnaki, the whole time they're just feeding us information to go into the spiritual matrix. Just another freaking mind game, another matrix. And it's so mind bending, because we're like, yeah, we you know, we understand about the matrix, like we can get out and we can, you know, have an amazing life and we can free ourselves and blah blah blah, which we can do, we can still do that. But we're listening to other beings tell us what to do again, and they have some good intentions in one aspect where they're like, you know, like, this is how you protect yourself from reptilians and let's expose them. They are aware, they know that the time for the reptilians is outdated. They know that there would come a time where they couldn't fool us anymore. So then they expose them, because then if they was to expose them, so let's say if the Anunnaki was to expose the reptilians and be like, look what they're doing, oh my god, like, we're like, be on our side, like we're the good side, then we would believe them, we would trust them, we would like confide in them, we would let them guide us, and we would listen to all the shit that they're telling us. So they would give us some bits of information that was true and helpful, and we would see improvement and we would feel really empowered by that. But they would always be dangling this control, because they would be steering us in this way of this AI technology, and you know, like how that, you know, like, take back control of your life, but in this way, you know. And where has it gotten us? Into freaking 15 minutes like cities and like towns and shit, like into these smartphones that are tracking every freaking word we're saying, into a different type of like sabotage, where it's not just like the ones, I can't even think of the right word, but it's not just the ones where it's like the reptilians like trying to psychically attack you. They psychically attack you in such a different way where it's so confusing. My head has felt scattered it feels like they just like mess up your energy and like move it all around, so you're just so confused and you just can't see clearly and you're not acting your usual self. And I felt so uninspired by my business and like just not uploaded videos. I've been going through a really hard time with like family things. I've gotten COVID for the first time, which I've just never had. I don't ever get ill, and I've gotten so poorly that I couldn't even get out of bed. And then straight away after that, I got another illness, which is just so bizarre. All of these things, every night I was like, so like, I just haven't been able to sleep properly. And then when I would, I'd be waking up and with my third eye, I can see them stood around me. All of these Anunnaki stood around me, putting these grids over my aura and messing with my energy, but then being so out of it from just being so poorly, I'd fall straight back asleep and just not do anything about it, which is not like me. Like, there's just been so many bizarre, insane shit happening in my life at the same time. Things that you just would never imagine has been happening. Like, and it's not things that I would share on here, but just trust me when I say, like, multiple things in one day that would just never happen to someone in their life. And it's really worn me down, one thing after another, and they literally mess with my energy in a way that I wasn't prepared for, and in a way that I didn't know how to protect myself. I was so confused. I genuinely felt like somebody else had overtook my brain and I didn't understand things properly. Like, I felt so scattered, and I'm a healthy person. I'm very healthy. I love chocolate. That's like my downfall. I'm obsessed with chocolate. But like, I haven't been drinking caffeine anymore. Like, I love vegetables. I thrive off being healthy. I really enjoy it. I normally do yoga a lot and all of these things. Like, I'm so conscious of who I'm around and what I'm absorbing. But yet still, I was so just defeated. I wanted to give up YouTube. I wanted to give up my whole business of helping everyone, because I was just, every time I was channeling information about the Anunnaki that would get me killed. Like, I was so afraid. I knew that I wasn't meant to be seeing this information. I knew that this would get me in trouble, and they didn't want me to share it. Once you've seen past the point, like, once you've seen the truth, you can't unsee it. And it's scary waking up within an awakening. So like, let's say when you have your first awakening, everyone wakes up and they realize, oh my god, this is insane. Like, there's so many conspiracy theories. There's so, like, reptilians are a thing. Like, the government aren't on our side. Like, there's just so many mind-blowing things. And then you get to a point where you're like, yeah, okay, I feel like grounded in this now. I feel like I understand it. And then just another thing happens and you don't understand anything again, and it's like, what? I'm like, what? So I feel like that happened again, where everyone in the spiritual community thought one thing, and then I was the outsider again because I channeled different information, and that's scary. Like, why do I have to be the weirdo within the community that I'm not meant to be weird anymore? Like, it's literally, it's sad, because I know in my heart that this information is true. And now I've found a few other people that have channeled this information and that are awakening up to this sad truth that there's another matrix, and it's really freaking frustrating to hear that. It's frustrating, but I feel like I'm starting to understand how to protect myself again. I'm like, from this new this new way of psychic attacks from these beings that are trying to stop me from wanting to live my life and wanting to share my messages like I love to do. My biggest passion has been YouTube. Like, ask any of my friends. I don't shut up about it. I do not stop talking about YouTube and how I love YouTube, and they will talk to me and I'm like, oh, I've just thought of a new video. Like everything inspires me to make YouTube videos. It's one of my biggest passions. And alongside that is channeling. Like, I love it. It makes me feel so lifted up when I channel. I'm so happy. But then when you get to a point where you're channeling information that is so frightening that even the people that I looked up to in the spiritual community haven't really seen yet, like they're still under the influence of the old spiritual, like the spiritual matrix, and it's scary to be the one that's seen the truth and to go outside of the norm again. But again, once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. Like, literally, now that I've seen the truth, that I can't see what they're seeing anymore. I can only see the glitches. I can only see the veil that they've tried to pull over everyone's eyes. Like, it's so frustrating, and it makes me feel so unsafe because I've exposed myself, really. Like, they've seen that I know, and now I'm a threat. So they've been messing with me so freaking much, and my family and my friends, and it makes me feel guilty for anyone that's around me because I don't want them to get hurt. I don't want them to get like messed with. But I have to keep continuing. I have to keep pushing through. So if you're feeling like you're the outsider, or you're really confused lately, or just not yourself, and like feeling like, I used to know what my purpose was. I used to be so confident in, I know I'm meant to be helping people, I know I'm meant to be channeling, and my one-on-one sessions just like bring me so much happiness when people have, like, you know, something is in their life that they're not happy with, and then I can channel and explain to them why this is happening, and you know, they feel it in their heart that it resonates, and then we implement the shifts that need to happen, and then genuinely their life changes. This brings me the most amount of joy you've ever felt. Like, it's insane. I love the fact that my gifts are able to help someone like that, and like, I know that my intentions are always pure. I never ever would like have bad intentions for someone. I would never be judgmental. I would never like be like these arsehole Anunnakis, which was like, you know, pretending that they're all good. And like the GFL, like they pretend they're all good, but then they have their own agenda, which isn't good. They're trying to push us in all of this AI technology. Like, it's not good. We don't want this. They're trying to merge us with AI, and it's not good. It will fuck us up for eternity. But I feel like I knew so strongly what my gifts were meant to help people, and how they were meant to help people, and how my purpose would plan out in a vague sense. Like, not everything, obviously, but like I knew, I had an idea, and I was so certain of it. And they messed with me that much that I did not know. I didn't understand anymore. I genuinely don't know how I got through the day. I was on autopilot. I was just like so down and depressed. I was just having to just watch Netflix all day and just feel like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I feel so confused. Like, to just even think of a simple task like, let's go make some food, I would feel so confused by it. Like, everything. It's so weird to say, but this is how they get you. They confuse you. They make you feel hopeless and like you're nothing and you're not worthy of that, and all of these things which never ever have affected me before. I would always see through the bullshit of the stupid reptilians and be like, man, you ain't gonna get me to move that. Like, or they would get me and like scare me in my sleep, and then I'd wake up and then realize, oh my god, like no, that's not happening. And I wouldn't be scared anymore. It would last, like, it would be over so quickly. But the Anunnaki, I'm telling you, they're so much more tapped in. They're higher dimensional than us. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but it's really confusing. So they can mess with us a lot more. But if you know how powerful you are, if you know that, you know, this is not what you want, and you can feel your intuition, I can't even speak, your intuition is telling you that something's not right with my energy and someone's messing with it and I don't like it, just make a statement. Just say it out loud, however you want to say it. It's not going to be wrong. I just said, I'm taking my power back. It is mine and you are not allowed near it. You're not allowed to mess with my energy. You are not allowed to mess with my life anymore. Leave me alone. You are not allowed to be near me ever again. And honestly, I'm sure that they will be back, but I know that my power is mine and I choose if they're allowed to be in my life or not. So if they do come back, I'm just going to choose myself again, and I'm just going to choose that they need to leave. They need to fuck off, because nah, you ain't coming in my energy and messing my life up anymore. It's not happening. So I just hope that this empowers you enough for you to be able to be like, no, get out. Like, you're not having my energy anymore. You are not allowed near me anymore. Go away. It doesn't have to just be with the Anunnaki. It could be with reptilians. It could just be with someone in your life, like a human, whatever it is. But if you're feeling down and confused and just shit and like I can't even wrap my head around how confused I've been. Like, it's actually frightening and insane, but it doesn't matter. I was there, and literally, I'm not joking, like an hour ago, not even an hour ago actually, and I had the worst headache. I was like, no, today I'm gonna do it. I've been so frightened to make videos. I love YouTube and I've been so frightened to make videos. Like, there's just something stopping me every time. Like, I had so many ideas of what to do with my business, and everything has just stopped. I've stopped doing work. I've just been sat and I've been down and I've just been on my own and like blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. I've been keeping myself away from everyone. I've been poorly. It's just been shit. And I've been choosing to keep that happening. I've not chose to take my power back. But tonight I thought, no, today I was like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do some videos, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then as I get the chance to do it, I have this worst headache and it's making me feel dizzy and sick, and I'm like, no, it's fine, let's drink some water, you're gonna be fine, like, you know, you're healthy, it's okay. And the headache makes me, like, it's so bad, it starts to make me feel dizzy. And I'm like, okay, maybe let's take some medicine, which I do not do. I don't take medicine. It's just not a thing I do. But I was like, no, if I have to take medicine, I have to take medicine. Like, I need to be okay. And I'm not just gonna sit in bed and rest another night. Like, I've been resting for weeks and it's something interfering with me. So I was like, no, I'm gonna take some medicine. The medicine is just miraculously gone out of the medicine bag. I'm the only freaking adult in the house. Like, no one can get to that. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know where it is. And thankfully, my friend brings me some medicine because she's freaking amazing. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take some medicine and I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I start to feel sick because, again, I don't take medicine. Like, I don't like anything that's not meant to be in my body. So I'm putting my daughter to bed. I'm feeling really, really sick because I've had medicine and my body just doesn't like it. But I'm like, no, it's fine, I'm gonna do these videos. Like, I promised myself today is the day. Like, we're gonna just fight through the fear and do it. And then as my daughter's going to sleep, I just felt like I need to journal. I haven't done it in ages. So I'm writing down all of my frustrations. Like, I'm sick of like feeling blocked. I'm sick of feeling like I can't do it. I'm sick of feeling this fear of like every single day, and I don't even know what I'm scared of. Like, oh God, Bobby's hairs are itching me. But yeah, so I was journaling all of it out, and then I just had this sudden urge to just take my power back. And I wrote it down, like, I am taking my power back, this is mine, like, you're not allowed near it. And as soon as I did that, I just had full body chills, and I felt the headache that has been on my temples and my eyes just lift. It just lifted, and I swear to God, I could cry. It made me feel like a mixture of emotions. It made me feel so happy that I took my power back and I'm not letting it mess with me anymore. It made me feel like I can do it, and I could see my visions come back to me. Like, it was like they had took them away. Like, they had actually took them out of my brain. Like, I couldn't physically see it anymore. I couldn't visualize it. How can someone stop you from visualizing? Like, I genuinely, I would try and sit there and I would try and visualize like what I'd been visualizing before. Like, all of my community all around us, all of us supporting each other, all of us being a family, and like just being such a safe place, like of no judgment and just support and only pure intentions for each other. And I would always visualize that. I've been seeing that same vision for years, and like I just couldn't see it anymore. And it's hard, because if you're trying to reach a goal and then you feel like you've had it took off you, and you feel like your power's been taken, I was so confused, and I just couldn't visualize anymore. It was just all gone. And as soon as I took my power back, it was like this horrible thing had just been lifted off my head, and I could breathe again, and I felt instantly like me again. I felt like, oh my God, I just like instantly saw all of my tribe around me, and all of you guys, like all of us like hugging each other with beautiful energy, and just, it was so healing to just see that vision again, because I know it's meant to happen for me. And I know that if I'm feeling like this now, it's like, how are you guys feeling? Like this, you guys must feel it too. I'm not the only one. And I decided, like, if they're fucking me over so much right now, if they're really, really pushing me this hard, that's because I'm powerful. And it's because they're frightened, because I know the truth, and I will share the truth, because I am not letting any of you guys have your power be took away from you. I don't give a shit how batshit crazy I sound. I know I do. I've gone through all of this in my head. So I want everyone to have their own power, to feel like just excited by life, to know that no matter what crazy stuff is happening in the world, it doesn't matter, because we are so grounded. We are so powerful because we know ourselves and we know our intentions, and we surround ourselves with that you can get through it, and you're going to be able to do it in a sane manner, because we're supporting each other. And I have your back. Like, I have your back. I have been through it. I understand how it feels. And I want us to create a community where we all have that pure intention with each other, and it's a safe community. And I keep getting so emotional, but it's real. And I just know that I'm being shown these things for a reason, and it's time to speak about it. And I know that I can keep myself safe by keeping my power and not letting anyone mess with it anymore. And I'm going to help you guys do that too. So I just want everyone to, I don't want to give you the power. I want you to know that you already have it. I don't want to be a teacher where it's like, I keep talking about the GFL, but you know, they're the Anunnaki. Like, I don't want us to always feel like we have to go and channel the GFL to ask them questions like, oh, what are we meant to do? Please save us. Fuck that. Not a chance. One, they're shit and they have a dark agenda and we can't trust the word they're saying. And two, everything is within us. Why do you think they're trying to suppress us? Because they're frightened of us. We have the power. We are more powerful than them because we are here on earth. We have the power. So we need to rally together and we need to take our own power back. I can give you pointers of how I've done it. You can give me pointers of how you've done it. And we can all keep each other accountable and help support each other when we're going through them hard times and feeling confused and feeling down and feeling like hopeless. This is why we're going to be a community and why we're together. Because we know each other's intentions. We don't need to go outside. It's all within us. And that is so freaking important. So I hope you guys really felt the truth in that, and just if you felt that in your core, then join the community, join the family, because I really, really want us all to help each other. Comment below anything that you're struggling with and any of the theories that are going on, and I'll help and I will channel as much as I can. I just really, really want to build this strong community because I see it. I see you all. I know you are all coming. I know you are all here. I know that I'm meant to help you and you're meant to help me. So, I'm just so like, we're not letting them take our power anymore. So, everyone that is trying to like, oh, let me do it for you. No, we can do it ourselves. We don't need, like, sometimes I go to other people for help when I feel guided to. But when they're always telling you, oh, let's go and channel them, or let's go channel them. No, we go straight within ourselves, or we go to the source. That's it. There's no freaking in between. Because honestly, like, the things that we're channeling, like the beings that we're channeling, some are freaking beautiful and some are so divine and they do have our best intentions. They're so knowledgeable. But even then, sometimes they don't know. They don't know the information because we're the ones with the codes. We're the ones on earth. So everything is within us. I'm so sorry if that was a little bit shouty and ranty. I'm just really passionate about this because I can't tell you how much my life has been turned upside down, like, these last few months. And I know that it's happened for a reason and I can help you all. I just want everyone to know that there is hope. I promise there is. And I'm so happy that I'm able to feel myself again, so I can help you guys feel that too. I want everyone to have the most magical life. And we can. That is a real thing. We can do that. So if you're going to join the community, then add some little stars in the comments. I want to see all of the new faces, and I want to see, you know, what you guys have on your chest. Like, let's share together and help each other. So if you feel guided to, I am doing a Patreon now too, which is, it's so amazing. I really, really love this. So tomorrow is the last day of the month, which on the last day of the month we set our intentions together in a little ceremony, and we keep each other accountable by, like, okay, so what have you done? What did you say you was gonna do last month? And like, what intentions did you set, and did you keep on top of that? Or like, setting intentions to feel more happy, setting our intentions to feel more grounded. healing together. So I'm going to be doing like group healings with you guys on them days too. And then we're ready to start that new month all together in our new energy, in our new intentions. And because it's synced, because we're all together, then it's like amplifying, it's so magical. And then on the 16th of each month, which is like around about the middle of the month, I ask any of you questions. So we'll be on a group Zoom call or whatever call, and you guys get to ask me questions that you're going through, and I will channel it and from source and I can help you through that, help you get some clarity and guidance, but always keeping your power with you. That's just the biggest thing. I think I never want to take anyone's power away, and then also if there's something there that needs healing, that comes up in the channeling, that we'll heal that too, and then we'll do group healing at the end too. So if you feel called and you want to be more involved in a community, then that's definitely there. It's down in the description box below. I also do one-on-ones and all of that good stuff. It's always in the description. So I'm gonna let you go. I hope you guys feel inspired and feel supported, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. You will see me more frequently now because all the arseholes are gone. And yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video.